Gemini, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-October 2024. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Gemini. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the King of Wands. This is a very passionate energy. Very passionate. It's interesting because it's the only place I see it in the reading. So that tells me that the bigger picture of the energy that's at play is what I see in the reading, but this is kind of an undertone to it in the sense of, yeah, things could be playing out in a certain way, but there's a lot of passion somewhere in there. Attached to this experience. So let's see what's going on here. Oh, okay. Starting off the reading, you get the 10 of Cups crossed by the 9 of Cups. That's a lot of happiness. That's a lot of internal happiness, and then it kind of pours out into the external. So it's pretty cool the way the reading starts. Now, I don't know where that's coming from. I feel like it's you. I feel like it's your energy. It's just how it spreads out. It's really, really nice. In your focus, the Knight of Cups. Again, your heart is open. Like you're in a good place from an energetic standpoint in terms of your heart is definitely welcoming any kind of experiences coming your way until it gets there, and then you'll see how you handle it. But you're super open to things. And I kind of get the sense that this being in your focus, you're kind of trying to maintain that, to keep it that way. In the recent past, the 9 of Swords, a little bit of struggle here, a little bit of maybe stressing about something. You're not there anymore though, but okay. In your strength, the Hangman. Oh, that's why you're in the present a lot. You know, you're keeping yourself in the present as much as possible here. So that's why your heart is showing up as being super open. In the immediate future, the 2 of Pentacles. That's a question mark. That's, you know, dealing with something and not really being sure about how to deal with it, where to take it, and things like that. Supporting this reading, the 4 of Swords. You've got a lot of energy of in the moment, you know, being in the moment with anything that happens. That's why these energies are showing up so strong, of openness and just being with what is. Cool. In the energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Page of Swords. Something is moving. I'm not sure if you're aware of it, but something is moving. You're moving with that something. So something is happening almost like in the background where you're not really paying attention to it, but it's happening, it's moving. Oh, in your hopes and fears, the Ace of Wands, that's movement. You're hoping for that movement. It's actually here. You're just not necessarily knowing of it yet. In the potential outcome, the 8 of Cups, that's complete disconnection. So everything that shows up open up until that point, it almost feels like someone's just unplugging it. You know, it's like, psh, out you go. So I'm not sure where that's coming from or how that applies, but let's clarify. Let's see what's going on here. Let me do the King of Wands. The 8 of Cups, the Strength card, the 10 of Wands. Okay, so this could be somebody else's energy that you're dealing with. Is it that where you unplug? Because you're kind of giving me a sense of not interested. It's not as easy as it looks here, because you look to be having a hard time with, you know, unplugging yourself from this. But yeah, it almost feels like it's another energy, very fiery, very passionate, that you may be dealing with, but you don't want to be dealing with that anymore. You're like, no, I'm not going there. I'm not focusing on that. And again, pretty hard to do that, but okay. All right, then. Let's do the 10 of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, the Empress. You're trying to figure something out. You're trying to sort through something that belongs to you. It's your own energy. Yes, there's happiness. Yes, there's openness here. And I feel like you're starting to be aware of that. It almost feels like you're trying to look for that place of joy, that place from which you can experience that happiness. It's almost like realizing happiness is all around us, right? And you know that from a mental perspective, from a conscious perspective. But it's like, well, how do I tune into what makes me feel that all the time? You got quite the deep questions to things here, by the looks of it, or the deep paths of trying to figure some things out about yourself, which is pretty cool. So it's a matter of, how do I stay tuned to this energy of what keeps me in the present all the time? That's why this energy is here like crazy, this energy of being in the present. For the Nine of Cups, you get the Star, the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Wands. And also something's coming up, something's happening, something is potentially starting to form. I feel like this is a new energy. It's very much tied up to your heart's desire, something that feels really, really good to you, and you see something good in it. And it makes you feel good, It's almost like, you're going about your day, doing your thing, and then you receive this unexpected call of whatever, something you wished to happen for a very long time, and now it's happening, and it's like, yeah, we're on a roll here. We're doing this, And it's like, what? It's the surprise of it, but it's more the excitement of it that I see here. So something is coming through here as this energy of new. That feels good. Let me see the Knight of Cups in your focus. You get the Devil, the Queen of Cups, the Hangman. This energy is super emphasized in this reading. The energy of being in the moment. Because it's present for you to access. And I feel like you're trying to. The ways in which you're trying right now, in your focus here at least, it's not really being in the moment. It's more like being in other moments or others. It feels like you're overextending yourself. It feels like you could be doing things for others from a very caring, loving space. But where does that leave you? So you're present in other, or making other people's moments good. Where's yours at? That's why there's that question mark, or how do I stay tuned so that I feel that? Well, if you're so concerned in doing it for others more, you're not going to feel it for yourself. You just placed yourself somewhere in the background there. It's more important that they're happy. I make their moments count. Usually you do that by making your moment count first, and then you take care of that, But this is a little bit twisted in the way you do it. That's why the Devil is showing up. Okay. It's one of those, it makes me happy if you're happy. Really? Okay. Let's do the Nine of Swords. Now with these energies here. For the Nine of Swords in the recent past, you get the Five of Wands, the Temperance card, the Seven of Swords. There's been some conflict over there. Very stressing. Very tensed kind of energy that you carried with you because of whatever conflict this was. I feel like you kind of walked away from it in the sense of maybe this conflict is still here, but you removed yourself. You're like, yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Or things have settled down, in that conflicting, tensed kind of an energy. But you're no longer within that conflicting energy for sure. You're in another conflicting energy of, let me try to be happy by making others happy. Okay. For the Hangman in your strength, you get the Chariot, the Knight of Cups, the King of Swords. Knight of Cups. there's immense focus on your side of, saying as much as you can, in tune with yourself, with your heart especially, and keeping your heart open. There's this massive energy of your heart's frequency is present, as being super open. And you mean well with it. You're just not getting a lot of it because you're giving it to others. How do I put this so that it makes a little more sense to you? I get that whole sense of, I'm happy if you're happy. But are you truly, on the long run, when you do something over and over for someone just to keep them happy, are you truly happy in there? Does that make you happy? Because you're letting go of a lot of things probably to create that. Things that you may need or might make you happy. I don't know. It's a super noble gesture. And it's really, really, really nice. I don't see you feeling it much because you're giving it to others. Okay. For the Two of Pentacles, you get the Two of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Six of Pentacles. Okay. Oh. And then there's the question. That's why you're so a little bit, what's going on here? A little bit lost, a little bit, I don't understand. There's a little bit of a question that comes into play of equal give and take. Where is the equal give and take? Who's giving here? You to others, right? If you're happy, it makes me happy, right? But if you do all the giving, the other person's not gonna, what are they gonna do? Oh, you want to make me happy? Oh, okay, then do this and that and the other and I'll be happy. Okay. What are they doing? What are they giving back? Nothing. They're just receiving, right? Because it's like, well, if Gemini decided, my happiness is what makes them happy, then they're going to make me happy all the time and I don't have to give anything back, right? Right? So there's that matter of equal give and take here that comes into play where you start to question that. I told you, on the long run, it's going to start hitting you. It's like, okay, you give, you give, you give. What do you get back? It's okay. No, it's not. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And that's why the question comes into play for you as well. It's going to take a minute to get there. Again, this feels good in the moment. I did this too. We all do this. We're humans. We think that, if they're happy, that makes me happy. I'm so happy. In retrospect, when you think back, a few years back when you did that in a situation, how many things did you give up along the way to maintain that, to make whoever happy? That's what I'm saying. In the moment, you're not realizing, but later on, you might start questioning a little bit of that. For the Four of Swords, in the supportive energies, you get the Fool, the Justice card, the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you want balance, you want equal give and take. You think this is it while you do it. You probably think you're compensating for them not giving because you're giving double or something. I don't know. There's a lot of justifications to this one. It's like, it's okay. You don't have to give. I got it plenty for the both of us. Who knows? But at your core, you're showing me, I want balance. I want equal give and take. Well, this is not it. No matter how nice of a gesture it is, no matter how well-intended you are, this is not it. Let's do the Page of Swords. Okay, so this is what this is. Page of Swords in the hidden energy, you get the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Three of Swords. It's you're getting something. You're getting something back. It's not enough to make it equal, though. And ultimately, it might result into pain. And this is something that you're showing me that because you might have already done that before in other situations. So it's almost like recreating something without even knowing that you are. because you're coming at this from the goal of wanting equal give and take. You're entering it from thinking it's equal give and take, knowing somehow subconsciously that it's not, because you've done it before. So there's something there. There's something that comes back. Not in the same amount though. It's not equal. For the Ace of Wands in your hopes and fears, you get the Emperor, the Page of Cups, the Six of Wands. Yeah, you're tricking yourself into thinking that you got plenty, you know, to fill up that, to balance out that scale. You've got plenty for their lack. You know, you can do this. You're fine. You got this. Okay. It's not what we think about things. It's a matter of energy here. And the energy speaks louder than our mind does. We think not. We think no. It's the power of the mind that creates all of it. Okay, but no. The energies always seek for balance or right placement. And we keep on pushing kind of around the energies with our mind, thinking that we know best, which... Anyways, in the potential outcome, for the Eight of Cups, you get the Moon, the Tower, the World card. You got to figure this one out, because I'm going to be honest with you, that doesn't look like a nice ending to this whole situation. And to some extent, you already know this because you're showing that to me in the hidden energies already. But as long as this is going to function under this false equal give and take kind of an energy, it's going to crash at some point. It'll just, okay, this is not working out. And you have the option to actually start figuring it out now before it gets to that point, you know, to really be honest with yourself and just let the situation be what it is and determine from there, is this equal give and take? Because you're showing me that's what you want, you know, but let it play out as what it is. Stop giving, stop over giving, stop thinking that you're compensating for anything. Just let it be what it is. And then figure it out. Okay, who's giving what, where, when? Is it equal? You know? Let's see what the universe has. The Tower, the Page of Pentacles, the Emperor. Yeah, that whole sense of... You've got quite the conviction here. You got quite the... even overpowering yourself from your mind. It's almost like telling yourself something and convincing yourself of that so much that sometimes you might not see what's really at play. And I feel like that's your lesson here. Like, it's great to be assertive. It's great to be very clear about something. It's great to be desiring something, all of what this energy carries. But don't let it blind you from the reality, from what's really going on, you know? Kind of use that. Look at the reality too, and then use that as you go. Don't use that to blind you from reality, from what's going on in front of you, really, you know? Don't say, oh no, this is not happening because the power that I have to do this and that and the other, that's what's going to happen. Now, this might be mistaken with, well, you know, I'm manifesting or I'm creating my reality, right? That's how you do it, the power of the mind. Great. Yes, that's how you do it. To an extent. And that's where the, you're kind of dancing on the edge of that extent, you know? Where you kind of push it to, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do that, I'll do that, not taking into consideration what's really at play. Dismissing completely reality. And that places you in your own fantasy world about things, you know? So creating your reality is kind of a blend of, but look at what's in front of you and what you're working with to create your own reality on what's in front of you, you know? So it's a little subtle, dangerous slope there for you, in terms of this confidence that you're coming in, which at times might be coming in as cockiness, as I can do whatever, I can do this, I can do that, which again, yes, we create our reality. Not with cockiness though. Not with thinking we're the universe and we're going to make everything happen whenever the fuck we want it, you know. So watch that energy. The universe is kind of saying, be aware of that energy because it might get you into trouble, where you might land into your own fantasy land and miss completely what's happening in reality. And then the reality is going to kick you quite hard to show you, hey, I'm here. I'm still here. Me, reality. You in your fantasy land. You know what I mean? So, interesting reading. But, yeah. Yeah, very subtle energies at play in terms of what you would need to look into here and there. Mystical Journey Oracle. Trust. That's a good one. Number 34. All right. Divination. The instincts of animal never lie because there is no artifice in them. As a human, you can learn to trust your animal instincts when it comes to harmful people and situations. Within the image on the trust card is an animal guide protecting the woman, a leopard, which is a powerful totem of feminine mystique and strength. A person who once hurt you is about to re-enter your life. In the past, you led this person into your heart's sacred garden, and they trampled on it, leaving scars. Can you trust them again? The leopard quietly watches, assessing the situation. Her instincts do not lie, and you will feel in your gut whether or not this person is good for you. If you continue to let someone into your life and they hurt and upset you over and over again, ask yourself, how many chances am I willing to give? Can you accept this person as they are, knowing their core behaviors will never change, and be okay with that? Or do you gently release them from your life and realize that while they may be a good person in many ways, they are not good for you? The action. The fish at the woman's shoulder connects her with the element of water, together with the emotions and deeper awareness that comes from her higher self. Sit quietly and connect to your higher self, asking to be given a feeling or shown a symbol that represents the person you are questioning. Trust that you will know within your heart what the right thing to do is. I don't agree with something that was said in there. That's why I paused. That a person's core beliefs cannot be changed. I mean, that's at the basis of my work here. So, yes, I think everybody can change. I think not everybody will, but everybody can. Anyways, on that note, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.